We are back with two more $1,000 quarter bags. Still looking for our first W for 2026. Welcome back to Silver in the Big Sky. Best quarter hunts on YouTube. Hopefully we got a good one coming for you today. No big sky view after work night. You know the drill. We're doing a little hunt here. Excited to get our second quarter hunt of the year in. Last quarter hunt was, we tried to hit 4 finds per bag and we got to 9. So we were just over 4 finds per bag, but no W's. We did find a couple of silver. Still looking for that first West Point mint on the year. So of course we'll be pulling out the S mint or the not intended for circulation San Francisco mints, silver. If we happen to see Canadian silver proofs, we have found 2 proofs in that first hunt, which was definitely, we have low numbers on that typically last year. So yeah, we're gonna get in here, get going. That's the equivalent of 4 boxes. So hopefully we find some good goodies today. We appreciate you being here. Please like, comment, and share. 10 seconds of your time helps us a great deal. So appreciate you. Hopefully we'll be bringing you in real shortly. We are in the very first handful and she's already got a find over here.
Look at this beauty.
Yeah, I can already
See
tell
the frosted
what we're looking
head?
at. Yeah.
It's an S. It's a proof. 87.
The Washington proofs. I love like the back of the Washington proofs.
Look at that.
Dang.
Yeah, I mean, it's got some wear, but like you can definitely tell that's a proof.
This is nuts. We did maybe like 30 quarter hunts or something last year and had 15 proofs. I mean, I guess that's, every other hunt, but this is 2 straight hunts. That's already 3 proofs. We had 15 proofs last year. So a little nutty to have that be your first find, but
yeah, this was my first like just grab out of the pile, which was crazy.
We're on the board with a gorgeous, little bit circulated proof. Awesome. Still on the same spot. I'm actually on my first handful or pile, if you will. Our handfuls are like several handfuls, but I came to a not intended for circulation San Francisco mint. So this is going to be between the years 2012 and 2020 primarily. There's one version in 2021. And this one's going to be a 2015 Bombay hook. We do have that one. We have all 5 of the 2015s, but we'll take it. Slightly circulated on that. We usually find these in pretty nice condition. So definitely a little circulation there, but we'll take it. Find number 2 of bag 1. Second mound. That might make more sense than a handful, I guess.
I know.
She just makes these huge mounds over here.
You shut up, you.
She hoards them. But she's got a find.
I got an S.
Looks like a not intended for circulation version.
Yeah, it's not a proof, but that's okay. I'll take it. It's 2012 Denali.
All right, we definitely have all of the 2012s as well, but we'll take it. Find number 3, bag 1. We have maybe a third of the bag left or so. Been a little bit of a lull here, but find number 4.
Our first W of the year.
About frickin' time. Man, look at that W.
Yep.
I was wondering if we were going to get one. It was, almost 3 bags in here.
I almost forgot what it looked like.
So clearly a 2019 with no privy mark on the left. Hopefully we see a lull.
No.
San Antonio Missions.
That's okay.
Oh yeah, beautiful. Looks like it's a really good condition W.
Yep.
So W's for West Point mint. If you're not familiar, these things sell basically for $20, pretty easy all day if you do sell them. We have not sold one. I think we ended up with 75 last year. So there's number 76. We're chipping away trying to get to 100, or obviously trying to collect them all too. But find number 4. We're still on bag 1. We've got maybe a quarter of the bag left with what's in the bag and what's on our mat here. And I just came to what I thought was going to be a very interesting find. So let me see if I can try to show it to you. See this coin right? Can you point to it, babe?
Yeah.
It's hard to point and hold this. That one that I just kind of separated there.
One,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So it just looked, so you can pick a proof from the edge if they usually just appear thicker like that one does. But man, I thought for sure that was going to be a proof when I pulled it out.
But mint set quarters also have that thick edge.
It's just thicker than the other ones. And man, it's a really nice shiny S. And it is in that year where there's not intended for circulation. So a 2016 Theodore Roosevelt, which we do have. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it is a proof, but
it's very nice. It's a pretty one.
Yeah. So they did make proofs in these as well, which I don't think we've found any of, but dang, that is a super nice one. I just thought, I mean, every now and then you can pick one of those things up from the edge, but I thought it was a proof when I was pulling it from the edge, but crazy. That's find number 5 in bag 1. We have added a couple of die chips.
Fill the board, right?
Yeah, we are just a silver away from fill the board. Got a couple of die chips. Errors that left on that cross. If you've watched our videos, you've seen this. We find lots of the cross ones, and we find lots of these Alaska ones. This one, unfortunately, is a pretty well-abused coin, well-circulated, but it's got that chunk of metal in between the A and the N there. A little bit going on between the E and the A, and it's got clearly the messed up claw down here. Some people call it the 6th claw. I just call it the messed up claw. Yeah, pretty official there. All right, well, we'll keep chipping away here. Solid bag. 5 finds. We're on our way. Still going. Maybe an 1/8 of the bag left or so, and we've got find number 6 over here.
Got a nice little S over here.
Another not intended for circulation version. Looks like a nice one.
2013. What does it say? I can't read it in the camera.
Is it the White Mountain?
Yep.
2013 White Mountain. Again, a year we've got all 5 of them, but man.
It's a nice one.
Yeah, another nice one. We'll take it. Man, 6 finds in a bag. Can't beat that, or can we? We still haven't drained this thing. Find number 7 over here. What you got, babe?
Got an S. It's not a proof. It's just not intended for circulation, which is great. And then I've got a 2012.
Another 2012, first year.
Oh, it's got a cute little parrot on there.
What's that one called up there? I can't see.
L something.
Oh, that's the hard one to...
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not trying. I'm not trying.
She's not going in on
that
that one? Let me look at it again here. I think it's like El Yunk. Let me know if... I don't even know if you could type how to pronounce that. El Yunk.
Yeah, no idea.
Either way, that's find number... What did we say?
7?
4, 5, 6, 7 of bag 1. That's a wrap on bag 1. I got a couple of things to show you here. But yeah, 7 finds. Pretty crazy. We added a florin. I'll have to look this one up because I have not seen this one. 1977. Clear with the number 3 up there. My partner in coin over there found this. When she pulled out her handful, she thought she had silver just because it sounded different in there. And then, I was just thinking about this earlier. Haven't seen this error for a little bit here. So it's got to be the Kansas coin, 2005 Kansas. And it can have the "In God We Rust" error. And man, when we first started doing this, we found several of these and hadn't seen one for a while. And there you go. It basically had, I believe, a grease strike there and got really light on the T's. You can also find these coins where they're really light on the G there, where that's the G in God kind of looks the same as that. So pretty cool little find. A couple little, man, that was just a good bag. We found 4 really nice quarters, 2 of them being 65s, 7 finds. We didn't get a fill the board bag. We still haven't done that yet, but we still have a chance to do it in the hunt if we find a silver in bag 2. I've got 3 of these to flip with you, so we still could have a chance at an 8th find. But I wanted to show this real quick. So the different versions of the 2025 quarter, we just found our first one of these, so now we found them all this year. Well, I guess I should say this year. It's 2026 by the time we found the last one of 2025. But kind of neat. This is how we were finding them on the year, so I assume that's how they were released. But the Ida B. Wells first, the Juliet Gordon Lowe second is what we were finding, and then the Stacy Park Milburn, and then the Dr. Vera Rubin, and then just tonight, first time finding that one, the Althea Gibson. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We don't necessarily collect those. We'll throw them back, but all 2025 Denvers. I don't think I've seen a Philly one of these. All right. If you're new to the channel, you haven't seen this. This is the only one of the West Point mints that we're missing. So if I find them reverse facing, I think I found 5 in the bag, but found the other 2 front facing. So we're looking for a W. And as is customary, if you're not new to the channel, these are pretty much Denvers. Every time we flip them, Denver. And another Denver. Shoot. All right. Can't complain about that. 7 finds, bag 1. We're on to bag 2. First mound's in. Bag 1. Actually starting with a find over here. She kind of roughed me up in that last hunt. She found most.
Wow.
She got most of the finds there.
It's not a competition, babe.
It's not. We got another not intended for circulation San Francisco mint. Hopefully, it's one of the more recent years. 16, Shawnee. I think it's 17s and later where we are missing some, so it's going to be another repeat, but we'll take it. First find, a bag 2. Find number 8 now on the hunt. That's already the number we were hoping for. It was 8 out of the 2 bags. We're already there, and we've got a lot left. Just a few coins later, she couldn't, she just couldn't help it. She's like, wow, I can't let you just have,
I'm sorry.
Let me tie him up here.
I'm sorry. I could have hit it and found it later.
And she's got another good find.
Got
Look
a W.
at that. Is it another 19? It is.
Yep.
So no privy mark on the left there, so it's going to be a 19. Let's see a Lowell, baby.
No. Got a 2019, though. War in the Pacific.
War in the Pacific. We'll take it. I can't remember if that's one of our lower versions or not. I'm reaching for my, me and my statistics here.
This cheat notebook.
War in the Pacific. No, that's actually our second most common in the 19. Yeah. So our most common is the San Antonio Message, which we found in the first hunt, and then War in the Pacific. But we will certainly take it. Man, find number 9. Let's go. Maybe a quarter of the way through the bag. She's got find 3 of bag 2, number 10 of the hunt.
Got an S.
Another one.
Yeah, it's a nice one. I think it just needs a little bit of a shine. 2016.
Fort Moultrie?
Yep.
Nice. I can't really actually see it from here, but sweet. Holy cow, the S mints are piling up.
Yeah.
We're in the double digits, people. Well, we're still not to the halfway point, and we're going to have find number 4 of bag 2, 11 of the hunt, and it's one I didn't even know we could actually find. Yeah. So I've got the red book out because, look at that. A 2025 with the San Francisco mint mark, and it's not a proof. So I was like, what? I thought they stopped these at 2021. So then I got out my book and was doing a little research. And of course, in 21, there's just the 2 different versions that they had in 21, the Crossing the Delaware and the Tuskegee Airmen, and that one has the not intended for circulation coins, San Francisco mints, and the Crossing the Delaware does not. Well, I got to 22 and I saw this little A here. So the 2022 S, when you see the parentheses, that means these are proofs. So here it says relatively small quantities of uncirculated clad quarters with the S mint mark are available directly from the mint for a premium above face value. So there was not intended for circulation S mints, not very many it sounds like, in 2022. 2023 shows up again, and 2024 shows up again. This book doesn't go through 2025, but I'm assuming that's the same scenario here. So bottom line, it doesn't even show the mint amounts. I'll have to look this up maybe, and I'll put a blurb either up on the screen right here, or I'll do something in the wrap up. But man, I would say that's a pretty cool find. And it's the Dr. Vera Rubin. Crazy. We'll take it. Didn't even know we could find it. We've been actually finding lots of 2025s in this hunt and just thought, you know, it was kind of a waste because I haven't even heard of any errors on them. And apparently didn't know we could find an S either. Not sure how that got in there, but we'll keep going. We are still not to the halfway point and have find number 5 of bag 2. I'm losing track of how many that is for the hunt. I think that's 12 for the hunt because we had 7 in bag 1, which was good. Got to this one. I have found so many of these in this hunt where I find them reverse facing. I'm like, that has to be a find, and it never is. And that one was. Look at that. We've got another not intended for circulation San Francisco mint. This one, 2017 Ozark Riverways. Hold up.
I don't know that we've had that one.
That might be one.
That one
It is.
does not sound familiar.
That is a new one.
Nice.
Sweet. So we are down to 6 missing through 2021, that is. Now there's this whole new thing that there was some in 22, 23, 24, and 25. Doesn't sound like very many, though, but crazy. Gosh darn, this hunt is just rolling. Still not quite to the halfway point. I'm losing track of how many we're even at. This is kind of getting nuts. We've got another not intended for circulation San Francisco mint. Do we have another new one? Oh, 2013 Fort McHenry. Okay, so that's going to be one that we've got. But we'll take it. Geez, where are we at? I think that's the 5th San Francisco mint of the second bag. And then 1, so 6. 7 in bag 1, 6 in bag 2, 13 for the hunt. Wow. Well, we have maybe a quarter of the bag left. And gonna have find number 7 of bag 2, 14 of the hunt. When we see that Salt River Bay as a find, you're probably thinking W. But no, it's going to be a San Francisco, not intended for circulation. The 11th one of the hunt. Holy cow. Insane. We actually only had one of these, the Salt River Bays last year, and that's already the second one this year. Crazy. Jeez. Can we get some silver? We still have coins left. The finds keep coming. Look at that. It's another proof. It's another well-circulated proof. But that's crazy. That's already 4 proofs on the year.
Proof nonetheless.
Yeah. I mean, you can still, there's a little bit of shine left in the field, and a little bit of frost left in old George's head there, but yeah, somebody threw away a perfectly good proof. What are we going to have? 2001 Kentucky.
Wow. I know we don't have that one.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. We don't have enough proofs to where we've really started keeping an eye on what we do have and don't. But yeah, fairly well circulated. Got some luster left. Basically no numismatic value for a proof like that that's been in circulation. But we like to find them. We'll collect it. We'll put it away. Find number 8 of bag 2, 15 of the hunt. This is nuts. We still have coins left. Find number 9 of bag 2. What's that, 16 of the hunt?
Yeah, got an S.
That is a nice one.
It's a nice shiny one. Look at that shine.
Be a newer one. Oh, it's the Homestead.
Oh, 2015?
Yep, the 2015 Homestead. That's one that we, you check all your Denvers and Phillies for dye chips on this thing.
The bucket, yeah.
Yep, the bucket and the roof. But
all right.
that's a nice one. We definitely have that. We have all the 15s, but we'll take it. Holy moly, 16 finds. 9 in this bag.
Nice.
We're on the cusp of a 10 find bag. Well, we've done it. First double-digit bag of the year, 2026. Nuts. We hope to get double digits in the hunt. We already had 7 in the first bag. This is find number 10 of bag 2, 17 of the hunt. Another not intended for circulation S. I already had flipped it, but I had found it this way. I just kind of like to show it how I found it. This is the 2014 Arches. And there she was. Not intended for circulation San Francisco. They just keep piling up. Well, that was a wrap for bag 2. I'll set up the board and we'll have a little recap here, or quite a extensive recap, but we did save 5. I think that's a record that I've saved in a hunt. I think I actually had found every one reverse facing, so come on, baby. Maybe I should hope for Denvers and we'll get a W. We're probably going to see some Denvers. There's a Denver. Denver, come on, one time. One time me. Denver. Denver. Come on. Denver. All right, not this time. Let me set up the board. We'll do a 2-bag recap. That's a wrap on this hunt. What a freaking hunt that was. 17 finds on the board, or the trackable finds, including some nice quarters, some errors. We went over 3 of those, or we had 3 of those from the first bag. 1 in the second bag, just one of the little small die chips at the bottom of the cross there. I did some research on that. That is a, let me know in the comments if you knew. We hadn't seen one of those. It's a 3 kopecks from Russia. So in 1977, 3 kopecks. Nothing fancy with the material there. It's made out of manganese brass. So there you go.
It sounded different than the.
It did. It did. Yeah.
Makes sense.
It does. Yeah, we don't have any coins out of brass, I don't think. And then, wow, pile of not intended for circulation San Francisco mints. Let's just try to go through them quickly. We had a 2012 Denali, 2012 El Yunk. Let me know if I'm butchering that. 2013 Fort McHenry, 2013 White Mountain, 2014 Arches, 2015 Homestead, really good looking quarter, and a 2015 Bombay Hook. And continuing on down here, 2016 Theodore Roosevelt, 2016 Shawnee, 2016 Fort Moultrie. Wow, really found some 16s. 2017 Ozark Riverways, brand new to the collection. We now only have 6 that we're missing. And a 2020 Salt River Bay. And then the crazy estimate of the hunt, if you watched, didn't even know that was possible. A 2025 San Francisco minted Dr. Vera Rubin. Crazy. No silver, unfortunately. We did find this was our most rare find last year in the quarter hunt, was a proof. That's already 4 on the year. I love the Washington, the older Washington quarter proofs. Too bad it was a little bit circulated, but still love to have it in our collection. A 1987 San Francisco minted proof and a 2001 Kentucky San Francisco minted proof. And then the stars of the show, if you will, both 2019s. We had a San Antonio Missions and a War in the Pacific. Looking at some updated numbers for the year, that's now 4 bags that we've hunted, equivalent of 8 boxes. And we have, thankfully, got a couple of W's. She found them both, so I still haven't flipped one to, haven't found one myself yet. But we're up to 2 W's. Wow, just rocking out of the gates with 17 of those not intended for circulation San Francisco mints. Still the 2 silver that we found in the last hunt, and already 4 proofs. Crazy. I think we had double the silver that we had proofs last year, so starting a little wonky there. Yeah, this one got a little long, but there was a lot of finds on the board. That's just crazy. 17 finds. We appreciate you. Yeah, please comment, like, and share. We appreciate you. Yes, I mean, yeah, of course, we're trying to push to 500 subscribers, and then we're gonna, of course, if you've heard in some other videos there that we've talked about, huge silver score that we had earlier last year, and I'm gonna put together that video once we do get there. But yeah, sorry for this one getting a little long for a quarter hunt, but I hope you enjoy, and we look forward to seeing you on the next hunt.